there. Reading from the Gospel of John, we'll be looking at chapter 5 for those following at home. With the healing at the pool at Bethsaida. When Jesus saw this lame man who was lame, he knew that he had been ill for a long time. He said to him, "Do you want to be well?" The sick man answered him, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up, and while I'm on my way, someone else gets down there before me." It's a very good, seemingly a simple question or unnecessary question, right? Do you want to be well? The man can't walk. The man's crippled for years, and Jesus asked him that. And second reading, it's not all that unusual. Do you want to be well? Sometimes there's a grace, there's a benefit in being ill. People have low expectations of you. You see perhaps people's mercy. You don't have to work. You just feel sorry for yourself and others as well. Do you want to be well? Think about yourself. Do you want to be well? Not merely physically, but spiritually. I mean, are you willing to make a change? Are you willing to grow? Or you say, you know what? I just stay the way I am. It's good enough. I get by. This is all I need. And that's what it probably means to this fellow as well. It may not be the life that you and I would choose, but as we see sometimes in society, there's many people I think are satisfied not working, just living. I think they're content. I think it bothers us perhaps more than it bothers them. This is a lifestyle. So I think you ask some of them, really, do you want to be well? Do you want to get? I think they choose that. I think they would choose, not all, but I think many would choose that, to stay as they are. So I don't mean to point fingers at other people, but I really point them at ourselves. Do you want to be well? Do you want to be better? Do you want to grow as a better Christian? That's the question. This Lent, you make the decision. You want to stay as you are, or you want to go closer to Christ? God bless you. And I said Mass this Sunday evening, and I always get nervous because there's people, you know by face, and you forget the names. It's always a little bit awkward. At least I feel awkward and feel pain when I don't know their names. And I wish I could say their name, and because nothing's sweeter for a person to hear than their own name. And they come out all at once. You can't go through the file cabinet that fast because there's too many, than more than one. And anyway, that was that Sunday. I remember walking down the aisle, and I went up our parishioners, and he was in a wheelchair, which he always was. And as soon as I saw him, I said, "Matthew, how are you?" I don't know why I knew his name. And actually, when I was there at the parish, I didn't have a lot of interaction with him. I mean, he wasn't there during the week. He didn't really join any organizations or clubs that we may have had. But he did faithfully come and would see him. He was delighted that I knew his name, but I think probably less delighted than I was that I knew his name, because I think it was a blessing. And so that's what it is with us. God said, there are a lot of people I know, there are a lot of people in the world, crazy numbers, but I know you. I'm not going to forget you. Even the person who perhaps should have the greatest love for you, even they may not forget you. I would never. So know that. Don't feel like you're insignificant. Don't feel you're just a faceless person to our Heavenly Father. In His vast wisdom, His intelligence, He knows you, and He will never forget you, as if you were the only one walking on this face of the earth. Bless you all.